Katie, That Vegan Teacher. If you've never met me before, this is my channel, and I have been vegan now for almost 10 years. Thanks for joining, Sigma. This is my TikTok channel, and this is my YouTube channel that are going simultaneously as we talk about veganism and how to make this world a better place. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Let's see who else is saying hi. Hello, hi, Con. Thanks for coming in. Thanks, everybody, for watching. You can double tap on the screen and share this with only nice people, not with cruel people. Do not share the live stream with anybody who is mean. Only share the live stream with kind people. Because mean people, well, they are just going to come here and be cruel. And we can't make people nice. You know, it just doesn't work that way. People are either kind already or, you know, they're just not. That's my experience anyway. What about you guys? What do you think? Have you ever found that people actually change? Like that are people who are cruel and then they suddenly become kind? Like I've found that people who eat meat and who defend it with their whole body and soul, it's pretty much impossible to get them to see that there are victims involved. Like for us, it's very easy if you are kind. You just feel for the animals. You have empathy in your heart and you think, I don't want to hurt them. And so you don't, you know? What does this say? Oh, okay. So yeah, I have my live going over here. Thank you everyone for coming in. Let me go over here and say hello to people. We have somebody named Geo here. G-E-O. Hello. Hey, let me just turn this up. Hi there. Hey, JJ. Thanks for coming in. Save the cows. Yes, save the cows. Exactly. Thank you for being kind. We're not going to be eating any pigs, guys, because pigs have a right to live and they don't want to be harmed. Hey, JJ, how are you? Welcome to my live stream. Hello, yes. Welcome. How are you?
Hello. Good.
Good. All right, good. Glad to see you're good. Are you going to read a card for us?
Yes, I'll try.
Okay, do you eat animals right now?
Yes, but I'm trying to stop, but I like meat.
Yeah, you want to stop? All right, that's good.
Sort of, but like, yeah.
What do you mean you sort of want to stop? You like the taste of meat, right?
But I like the taste of it, but like,
you don't want to hurt.
Don't like killing animals.
Right. Okay. Okay. So, well, you can stop eating. If I can do it, you can do it. You can stop eating the animals. There's many different meat replacers in the frozen section of most stores, even places like Walmart. I don't know where you are in the world, but you can absolutely do it. So, let's go for we'll just start right at question 1 here, in case you have never seen it before. Here you go.
I'm trying to be vegan, but everybody keeps asking me a million questions about vitamins and protein and the environment, and I feel overwhelmed. What should I say?
Right. And you want to read?
Yeah. Stay calm and simply say, I'm not a dietitian or a doctor or an earth scientist. I'm just someone who is on a path to learn how to do the least harm to animals.
Very good. All right. Would you say that's you?
Yeah.
On the path to doing the least harm to animals? Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm just going to show this over here to my YouTube audience. I just made the YouTube public. Before that, for some reason, it wasn't listed. But anyway, hi, everybody on YouTube. All right. So I'll put that over here. Thank you for coming in. Do you want to say anything else before you go?
Yeah. 1 second. I'll be back 1 second.
Okay, yeah, it sounds like you have a lot of people there, and that happens. You know, we're at home, and sometimes people come in, but I'm going to let you go because I do have other people waiting, all right? But thank you for coming in, guys. No rodeo hats on That Vegan Teacher's head over here. Don't do that. We are here to protect the animals. We are here to be kind. Guys, I want you to listen to something real quick here, and this is a song, and it is called There's No Excuse for animal abuse. We're going to listen right now. There's no excuse for animal use.
Not religion, not an eating disorder, not peer pressure, not your monetary status. Don't eat animals, don't buy their bodies, don't steal their milk, their blood, or their honey. Don't wear their fur or their feathers. It is only by the grace of God that you are not in their skin. Each time you see a public display of meat, dairy, stolen eggs, or fur in an ad, give it the middle finger. Each time you see an animal suffering, run to help as if you were the victim. Each time it's time to eat, ask for and choose the vegan option. Don't be a bully to vegan children or anyone who has compassion for the animals. Heaven awaits those who do their part with a compassionate heart. Every vegan started out like you, thinking they could never be vegan. It was a crazy thing to do, and yet here they are, 100% vegan, speaking out on behalf of the victims all over the world. Never think that you can't be an ethical animal rights activist, because not only can you do it, but it's also your moral duty and your destiny. Be brave, be better, be vegan, be loved, and start now.
That's right. You can start now. Now, do you know why it says in that song to be brave? Hey, thank you for the puppy with the farts that look like hearts over here on TikTok. Thank you for that. Do you know why I say that you have to be brave to be vegan? Can anybody answer that? Let me know in the comments. Why do you think that I say you have to be brave to be vegan? See what we have here. Hey, AK, thanks for saying hi to me. Who else do I have? Josh is here. Hi, miss. I'm vegan. How do I start? Well, hold on a second. Thank you for the fruit dancing on my desk, guys. You know how it works here. If you want to come in and talk to me, you're a teaching assistant, okay? So you're going to read some cards, some information. I'm going to try to go through more cards than usual today because I really want to make sure I teach things if you want to be vegan, you want to know where to start, well, just stay here. Make sure you're subscribed and that you don't miss any lives going forward. And also my other videos, my shorts and so on. All right, who do we have here? Adam. Thank you very much for the rose. Thank you to the other person who put the rose. I didn't catch your name. Thank you to everyone who's decorating. Let's go to the top of the list here. Oh, it is somebody called Adam. Hello. Hi, Adam.
Oh,
Hi, Adam. How are you? I'm Miss Katie. I'm over here in Italy, and it is 10:30 in the morning. Where are you?
I'm in Scotland.
Scotland. Oh, cool. All right, here's your card to read. All right, so you're a teaching assistant. After that, we can talk if you want to. Can you read?
My parents are not worried about my...
It doesn't say not, does it?
Oh, wait, that isn't it.
I know. It's funny, right? You read not. I'll show YouTube. You see, he read not, but it's not there. I do that too. We all read words that aren't even existing on the card. Okay, anyway, try again. Slower.
Right. My parents are not worried about my health.
It doesn't say not. It doesn't say not.
Sorry.
Try again. Wait, I'm going to show YouTube again. Okay, my parents are worried. Okay, try again.
Wait. Miss...
After you read it, we're gonna talk after. Okay,
Sorry.
Because I'm here to teach, right? I want to teach people about veganism so that we can help make the world a better place and we can help to save the animals.
All right.
You can do it. Come on.
Right. My parents are worried about my health. What should I say to them to make them feel better?
Yeah.
Tell them that science shows us that being vegan is healthy for everyone and that all information is out there.
All the information is out there.
All the information, is out there on the internet, and you're determined to stay healthy without not eating animals or not hurting animals.
It doesn't say not. It says without hurting animals. So that's weird. Twice you put in like the negative where it wasn't there. Let me read this to the YouTube channel. Hi, everybody on YouTube. Thank you for sharing. Hi, Sora. Thanks for coming. Orla says she doesn't want to be vegan. You don't want to hurt. You don't want to help animals, Orla? You know, being vegan means simply being kind to animals. So, Orla, if you say, I don't want to be vegan, it's like saying, I don't want to be nice to animals. I don't believe you. All right, now read this. My parents are worried about my health. What should I say to them to make them feel better? And then the answer is, tell them that science shows us that being vegan is healthy for everyone. And that the information is out there on the internet and that you're determined to stay healthy without hurting animals. So if your parents say, you can't be vegan, you say, yes, I can. I don't want to hurt animals. I'm determined. All right, your turn.
You remember when I was here the other day and I got you to 67,000
I
likes?
can't understand a word you're saying. Okay, I'm having trouble with your accent. Speak slower. And no, if you're talking about what do I remember things, I don't like it when people ask me that because I meet millions of have a million followers, you know? So just if you have a specific question, ask me the question, okay? Or tell me
Alright.
something about you.
Miss, I'm sorry, but I had paid for ramen earlier.
Here's what I heard. Miss, I'm sorry, but that's what I heard. I can't understand you. Separate your words. Okay, try again.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna have a sausage and bacon roll for my lunch.
Good, as long as it's vegan. Yes. Thank you. Amazing. All right, guys, we made it up to question 3 here. This is awesome. Oh wait, no, we didn't read this one yet. This is my parents want more information about the vegan path I'm on. Where should we go together to learn? Okay, this one, and the answer is petakids.org. All right, petakids.org. It's a great site, especially for kids and parents. You can learn about animals, recipes, and even order free stickers. Check them out. Right? petakids.org. It stands for People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. All right, let's go to the next card. Here we go. Hey, Hashan, thanks for coming in. Hi, everybody here on TikTok. We already have 5,400 likes. Let's double tap on the screen. Let's save the animals. Look at this cutie. Poor little baby chicks. You know, they kill the boys at just 1 day old in the egg industry. It's very sad, and that's not okay. Hey, guys, thank you for sharing. I noticed that some of you guys are sharing. Oh, and a bunch of you guys are just subscribed. Hold on, let me read your names out loud. If you just followed me, hold on a second, okay? Because I want to thank you for helping me to make the world a better place. All right, let me see who we have here. Somebody said I'm awesome. Oh, thank you. Hey, Cece, thank you for following. Oh, wait, TikTok sent me a message here. Wait, what does it say? Oh, I have to scroll back. Your fan club has completed the 2nd stage of the club quest. Club power has been unlocked for all fans to send and celebrate. Guys, I don't even know what that means. Apparently, a bunch of you guys are in my fan club. I don't know what that means. But anyway, just continue, I guess. Have fun. I don't know where you guys are all hanging out. A bunch of people are coming out as gay. Writing the word gay, that's okay. But we're here to come out as vegans. All right, guys? You know that. We're coming out as vegan. We are here to protect the animals, and this is a liberation flag. All right, who else just followed me? Let me see if I'm going to read your names out loud. Read your names out loud. Okay, so we have Jonathan. Thank you very much for subscribing. We have Janessa. Thanks for following. Emily. Wissam. Republic of Esther Dawn. Thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. Where's the T for tofu? Oh, yeah, I'm not wearing it today. You're right. Where is my T for tofu necklace? You're absolutely right. I'm going to have to put that on later. Till, thank you for sharing the live. Harry, thanks for following. Thank you also to Angela, Michael, Marisa, thank you for following. Thank you, Lucia. Thank you, everybody who's just subscribing. Really appreciate you guys a lot. All right, let's get the next person in. No, hold on. Okay, there's more. Eva, Rowan, player, 562 something. Kat shared the live. Artful shared the live. Okay, somebody says they follow, but your name is a weird font. Okay, I can't read it. If you have all these images there and just you have normal names and I can read it. Okay, like Celeste. Curtis. Curtis says he's been following for years. Hey, Curtis. Hi, Harry. Hi, Scarlett. There we go. Danny. You know, these are normal names. Kara. Thank you, guys. Saxophone player followed. Thanks, guys. All right, look, I'm going to let you guys come in to teach the class because we have a lot of cards to do today. And I really want to make sure that we go through them, okay? So let's get the next person in. And the person next is Ben. Thank you, Ben, for putting the decorations on the screen.
Hello.
Hi, Ben. Here is your card. Can you please...
Wait, before we do the card, is it all right if I ask you a question?
No, it works the opposite. You educate first, you're a teaching assistant, and then we talk, okay?
Okay, well, I can't read. I'm dyslexic. Sorry.
Oh, that's a lie. Every dyslexic can still read some words, but you know what? If you want to use that as an excuse, well, I can't help you. You know, as soon as you say you can't do something, you're absolutely right. You're not able to do it. But if you say, I'll try, then you can. Hi. Welcome to the live stream.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. No.
Can you read?
Yes, I can. What if my parents don't take me seriously? They're saying things like it's just a phase. How can I convince them that I'm serious?
Okay, you see the word am is in capital letters. All right. So that means you
That
have to.
I am.
Yes, that's right. Okay. You get it. Okay, try it again. Okay. How can I convince them? Say it.
How can I convince them that I am serious?
Yay! All right, you're one of the first people who ever got it. All right, keep reading. Eat your.
Eat your vegetables, don't complain, and start cooking easy vegan food like lentils, beans, and rice for the family. And keep reminding them you're in this for life.
Yeah, you're in this for life, meaning your life, the whole duration of your life, and also for the animals' lives. Good job. Tell everybody what to do.
Be vegan.
Double
Don't
tap.
eat meat.
Tell them double tap on
Oh
the
yeah,
screen.
double tap. Okay, double tap.
Double tap. Okay. Right. All right. So do you have a question for me, or do you want to do some teaching? Do you know what I want people to not do to cows? What should we not do to cows?
You should not slaughter them.
Right. And we shouldn't
You
pay.
should let them live.
Yeah.
Freely.
Yeah, and we shouldn't pay anybody to slaughter them either, or cut them apart, or rip off their skin and turn it into a purse or shoes.
No. Should not do that.
All right. And also, what else should we not do with cows? We shouldn't be taking their milk, right? We shouldn't be stealing their milk.
No.
All right.
That's for the babies.
Right. And what do you think about what it says here?
Oh, I totally agree.
You agree that all schools should be vegan? And the hospitals too? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Does it make sense to bring dead bodies into a school? Does it?
No. It doesn't make sense.
What about bringing dead bodies into a hospital?
No.
Doesn't make sense either, right? All right, got it. Okay, so thank you very much. Hey, thank you very much to everybody here on my YouTube channel. I hope you don't feel ignored. If you want me to read your comments out loud, you put a super chat in at the bottom here, and then I will read it. If it's a question, I will answer it. Just one sec. If it's a question here on YouTube, I will answer. What the heck is that? A dancing pony on my head. Okay. Thank you everyone for the decorations. I do appreciate it. Okay, anything quick that you want to say?
My dog just wants to say hi.
Okay.
And he's vegan.
Your dog is a vegan. So is my dog vegan. She eats this.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Bin of the Week's video.
Right. Yeah, she eats vet-approved vegan dog food. This is what it looks like. Yeah, remember we tasted it, right?
Yeah, and you had like a Slim Jim type thing in your fridge.
Oh yeah, that was something that somebody had put on the windshield of my car. It made me really sad. I had it in my fridge for a long time. I kept meaning to make a video about it. I don't even know what happened to it in the end. I moved. I don't even know. Did I take it with me when I moved? I don't think I ever made a video about it. I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah, it's just sad.
It is sad. It was me.
It's just sad.
It's sad, yeah. Hey, thank you very much for being here. You're a very sweet person. Thank you for doing a great job reading. Yeah, people are sometimes mean. But you're not mean. Okay, who do we have here? We have Cheetan says, can I make my dog vegan? Well, you can give your dog healthy, vet-approved vegan dog food. We buy this in a huge bag. And this is something that Bella eats twice a day, in the morning and in the afternoon. 1 cup each time. We just put some water in there, and that's good. Then we don't have to pay anyone to murder any animals. If you'd like to see my dog, Bella, you can see it on the shorts. You can go after the live stream to the shorts and go and see her at a dog park with all the other dogs and see if you can guess which dogs are vegan and which dogs aren't. It's very interesting because there's one very skinny dog there, and people are always saying, oh, that must be the vegan one. It's interesting because people really just, actually, they can never tell which dogs are vegan and which ones aren't. They're all the same. In fact, if anything, the vegan dogs are healthier. And that's been proven by science. Guys, no rodeo hats on my head. I don't support the rodeo industry. Want nothing to do with the cruel rodeo people. All right, let's read this one real quick, guys. Okay, vegans don't go to rodeos because it's cruel. that cowboys use horses by forcing them to charge towards frightened baby cows, tackle them, tie them up, and abuse them for entertainment. Right? That is why we don't go to the rodeo. We don't support the rodeos. All right? So I want you guys also to be vegan and to be kind. Don't support the rodeos. All right, let's go to the next person. We've got somebody here ready to come up and read. Did we read this one? I don't think we read question 5. Did we yet? Hold on one second, guys. I got to get something here. All right. Okay. Oops. Almost. Oh, got it backwards. Okay. Hey, thank you very much for being here. That's really yes. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for the beautiful decorations on the screen. We are here to read question number 5, and this is for somebody named Stay Happy.
Hi, Miss Katie. I will happily read that. I wanted to say though, I came in here and my name was Ruger. I don't know if you remember me. You said that you probably won it, and you told me. I was like, yeah, I've been vegan since like I found you, and I thought you were so inspiring. I told you how I met, like, I seen you through Bin of the Week, and I was like, oh my god, she seems like so chill. I've heard about you a bunch, though, and I was like, what? She kind of seems like a cool, like, I want her as a grandma, low-key. And I was, like, mad. I was like, you have good points, like, with Sniper Wolf and stuff like that. I was like, honestly, I believe in your points, and I just started becoming vegan. And I asked for a follow back. And then you said, well, your profile doesn't really show anything, and I said that it was my friend's account, and
I see your account says Stay Happy, and then I just see the word veg, VEG.
It says vegan, Stay Happy and vegan. Oh. I made my own account, and
okay, vegan since it says vegan since 2020 though.
Yeah. I wanted to be so I wanted to be vegan.
You wanted to be vegan when you first met me in 2020. Okay, but you can't lie, okay? You have to tell the truth. If you became vegan recently, like you have to
so I was processing being vegan. Like it kind of like ifted up my stomach because I've been like, you know.
I know, but listen, okay? I want you to really, it's important that you're honest, okay? For me, I started to really think about being vegan and to phase out stuff a long time before my official day. The day that you declare that you're vegan and you never eat any more, you never pay for any more eggs or milk or cheese, okay? So if that was just last month, then own that, okay? It's important
No, it wasn't last month.
Okay, well, when...
So I became vegan. Basically, I stopped buying eggs. I told my mom that I don't want anything except soy milk. I don't want to eat anything. So she stopped buying it completely back in 2020. And then I adjusted onto that diet back in 2021. And then I told you,
Okay, well, whatever. You just be, it's just important that you're as truthful as possible, okay? All right, good. You ready to read this card?
Yeah, and then I have a question for you like last time.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Here we go.
How can I learn more about veganism? Just listening and learning. It takes 100
Hold on,
clicks
you missed a word entirely. Okay, so I want you to read it really slowly, okay? Here's what you wrote. Here's what you read. Just listening. Okay, you left out completely the word keep. And you'll notice this, right? You probably heard other people read too, and they often miss entire words. Hey, thank you for whatever the heck this is.
Thank you, Hero. That was nice.
Yeah, what was that? Some sort of like...
It was like some train.
A train or a racetrack or something? I don't know. Okay, read everything. Questions about starting. Question 5. Okay, read it nice and slowly.
Question 5. How can I learn more about veganism? Just keep listening and learning. It takes 100 clicks to become vegan because there is so much to learn. But the most important thing to remember is that veganism isn't a diet. It isn't a...
No. It isn't a diet. Now you thought I was going to say it isn't again. But that's not what's written, okay? Go back.
Yeah.
Okay? Veganism isn't a diet. Keep reading.
It's a more it's a moral, I'm sorry, baseline about living and letting the animals live too.
Okay, it's a moral baseline. It is morally the correct thing to do. It means it's the right thing to do. Hold on, I'm going to read it over here on my YouTube. Thanks everyone for being here on YouTube. Thank you everybody who is being kind and writing things like go vegan. You can write the word subscribe. You can write the word eat plants, let animals live. You can write things like that, okay? Eat tofu, eat beans, write things that are helpful. If you are a vegan, that is the way that you can help. Question 5, how can I learn more about veganism? Just keep listening and learning. It takes 100 clicks. That's a light bulb moment. That is a time where you think, oh, I should be vegan. It takes 100 of those where you learn about the word, what it means. You learn, oh my God, what happens to the eggs? You learn about why you shouldn't be eating cheese. You learn about what happens to the poor animals. And then you become vegan. It's a moral baseline about living and letting the animals live too. All right, that was question 5 we just read. All right, now you can ask me something if you like.
Okay, I'm sorry. I kind of have dyslexia, but thank you for helping me out. That really helped me. I love when you read, like it makes my brain so subtle. But I was gonna ask, do you like my profile? And also, I was gonna ask if maybe I could possibly get a follow back.
Okay, well, I still don't know you. I haven't seen your site. You're going to have to work hard to get my attention. Imagine me, okay, opening up TikTok and literally thousands of people all everywhere. I don't even really look at it very often at all. I only look at the ones who use my songs and tag me in them. Have you used my songs
Yeah,
yet?
I have.
Okay.
And I had a bunch of chickens, and it said "Stay vegan," and I was singing.
Good.
It feels great to be vegan.
Oh, good. I'm going to try to check it out if I can. Also, though, remember you have to show your face. If I go to your account.
I did.
Okay, good. All right. So in that case, all right, I'm going to continue to memorize your thing, your thing. I'm going to try.
Yeah.
But there's lots and lots of people. So basically, you have
hard
to
get in here sometimes.
I know it's hard. But look, just keep working at it, okay? Keep posting for the next month every day. Just do what I do. Try to sit in front and try to be a vegan teacher like this, and just explain why you're vegan and how you became vegan, and eventually I'll get some confidence and I'll trust you. You understand, right? How I don't trust people. There's a lot of people who lie, and so.
Yeah.
All right. I feel bad saying that because you might be a really nice person, but the reality is that the vast majority of people are actually not very kind to me. So
I know,
I have to be
they'll
cautious.
lie and then they'll say something bad. But I was gonna say that, how is it like being with Ben of the Week? I've been watching him for so long. Like, did you have fun? Like, I feel like y'all had the best moment ever.
Well, he lied to me and he betrayed me. He made a video pretending I did. It's a long story. I already made a video about it, actually, about how he pretended that he was going to be vegan. He said he apologized for the videos that he had done that were cruel. I invited him to stay at our home. Ben of the Week, my husband never wanted him. He didn't trust him. And I said, look, he's a young guy. He's Canadian. He wants to make some videos together. I believe in giving people like lots of chances because I'm very gullible and vulnerable. And my husband said, "You're optimistic to a fault," he said to me. And anyway, my husband was right. Ben of the Week lied to us, and then he made this documentary where he made it seem like I ate meat, or that I was like, just a bunch of stuff. And at the end, his
photo from back in 2020.
At the end, his message was not that you should be vegan. He said, just do whatever the fuck you want, basically. And that was just horrible for you. It was just horrible for the animals. He has 20 million people that watched that video. And when he finally came out as a vegan, not that long ago, he finally, after me trying to make him see the light for like 2 years or something, his video where he says he's vegan isn't anywhere near as popular as the one where he's telling people not to, not he's saying not be vegan, but he's saying do whatever you want. He also insinuated, or tried to insinuate, that I was racist somehow because I don't believe in banning any words. And he took many things out of context. So I wasn't happy with him. I'm happy that he's vegan now, but I'm not proud of him because he's not speaking about it enough. He caused a lot of harm. 20 million people saw him make a video where he said, do whatever you want. That's a lot of harm that he did, and he has to undo that. Plus, he ate animals his whole life. Every single time that guy does a video, he should have some sort of a necklace that says, I'm vegan now on it, so that everybody knows that he's serious. That's my message to him. I want to thank you very much for coming. Thanks for asking. Sorry if I said, that story is actually way more detailed. I could talk about it for hours, but that's the brief version. Guys over here on YouTube, thank you for coming in. So yeah, Ben of the Week is vegan now because of me. He finally decided to watch the movie Seaspiracy, which is all about what happens in the oceans. And yeah, so that's my message. Never give up. Don't give up, because you never know who will decide to finally be vegan. You know, sometimes it just takes a lot. It takes them to have some courage. They need courage.
Hello?
Hello, Emily. Are you here to read question number 6?
I am.
All right. Thank you, everybody who's been putting the roses on the screen. I saw somebody before put a little decoration as well. Like, person, I am vegan, just put a big heart. Thank you for that. Thank you guys for all the decorations. Also, the vegan ice cream cone I saw before, and a little piece of cake is also vegan. Thanks, everybody who is participating here. Here's your card.
Okay. Can we get enough protein from plants? Yes. The National Academy of Medicine recommends that adults get about 0.8 grams of protein for every kilogram they weigh. Plant-based foods like beans, lentils, tofu, quinoa provide all the protein your body needs without the cholesterol and saturated fats of animal products.
Good. Thank you very much. So, can you get enough protein from plants?
I'm on the fence about it.
All right, then I'm going to remove you then, because you just read it, and it literally says the National Academy of Medicine says that you can get enough protein from plants. So if you don't believe in science, then we're going to move on, because we're here to teach a class. All you had to do is say, yes, of course you can get enough protein from plants, because that is a fact. Your personal opinion doesn't matter here. Facts are what matter. We are a science-based school, a science-based classroom here. Let's go to the next person. Person's name is Hero. Welcome to the live stream, Hero.
Hi.
Hi. You're live. Are you ready to read your card?
Yeah.
Okay. So read the
Question
whole thing nice and slowly, okay?
Questions about protein. Question 7. Isn't animal protein better for building muscles? Actually, no. Numerous vegan athletes, bodybuilders, and scientific studies show that plant proteins are equally effective for muscle growth. So since that's true, why pay for murder if we don't have to?
Right. Okay, so plant protein is as good and sometimes better than protein that comes from animal sources. Okay, there's lots of bodybuilders who are vegan. There's people in the Olympics who are vegan. They are really, really strong. And I'm 61 years old, and I'm in perfectly good health. I've been vegan now for almost 10 years. Do you remember my vegan declaration day?
June or July, June 27th.
Yeah, which year?
Happy Vegan, 2016.
Yeah, that's it. Let me show everybody here on over on my YouTube channel. Hi, everyone, for being here. If you're just joining this live stream, I'm Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher. I'm 61. I'm trained as a registered nurse, and I'm also a school teacher. I'm a mom of 3 kids, and I'm a grandmother. I have 2 grandchildren at the moment, and here is my vegan declaration day. When you become vegan, make yourself a card like this and put it on your fridge. Write on it, Happy Vegan Declaration Day. Write your name and then put the date so that everyone in your family will see it and it will remember not to give you any animal products. Kind people will help you to be vegan. You will see quickly who in your family is kind and who is trying to sabotage your efforts. Don't let them sabotage your efforts. Imagine that I am there in your house with you, encouraging you not to eat anything that people are trying to sneak into your food, or they're just like, oh, sometimes that happens is grandmothers will say, oh, but I baked you these cookies and they just have a little bit of egg and milk in it. You're hurting my feelings if you don't eat my cookies. And what you say to your grandma then is you say, Grandma, what part of I don't want to hurt animals do you not understand? I don't want to exploit them. You are not being kind right now, Grandma. You are trying to tempt me to eat something that goes against my values. That is like dangling a bottle of alcohol in front of an alcoholic. That's fucked up and that's not love. Do you have anything you want to say?
Not off the top of my head.
All right, well, you did a really good job. Thank you so much for reading. Thank you so much for always being here. You are a very sweet person. Thank you so much. Guys, let's double tap on the screen and let's see what else we have. Oh, a bunch of people are spamming the word gay. Bonzi came out as gay. Who else is gay? All kinds of people are gay for some reason. Oh, I got a super chat. Guys, let me just deal with this over here on my YouTube channel. All right, this super chat says, nothing as good as fresh roasted tofu. Exactly. Fresh roasted tofu is delicious. You can also fry it. You can put it in a deep fryer. Thank you so much for being kind and for teaching the vegan message. Do you hear that, guys, over here on TikTok? Somebody over here on YouTube is very kind. Thank you for that. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, Birmingham City. This is question 8.
I ate pork.
You ate it? Me too, I ate it, and I feel so bad.
I ate sausage for my breakfast.
I know, it's terrible, right? You got to eat the vegan versions of that, okay? When you come in, the first thing you should do is you should tell us, you should say, hi, Miss Katie, and then tell me your name, and then read the card, and then we can talk about your addictions, okay? Because you've been brainwashed by the government, by your teachers, by your parents, and you don't have to eat animals anymore, okay? You can be strong, right? You can be healthy. You can be vegan from now on. Let's get somebody else in to read this card. Actually, let me get you guys started for this one. I'll read this one and we'll get somebody to read the next one, okay? Guys on YouTube, questions about protein. Question 8. Don't people get weak and tired on a vegan diet? No. A well-planned vegan diet provides all the necessary nutrients for energy and strength. Many people report feeling more energized after removing corpses from their bodies. All right, see that, YouTube? You don't need to eat animals. You don't need to eat any pigs. You don't need to eat any chickens. You never need to eat eggs. All right, that was question 8. Let's move on to question number 9. But first, let's listen to the tofu song. Ready? It's called Tofu Scramble.
Tofu scramble, tofu scramble, it's so easy to do. Woo-hoo. Eating eggs is so last century, nobody needs to, so here's what you do. Mash tofu, green onions, and celery in a pan, add black salt, turmeric, and spices, yes you can. Mix in some vegan mayo, mix in some vegan mayo. Now mix in a salty pickle, that's the way to go. Oh, ooh. Tofu scramble, it's so easy to do. Woo-hoo. Learn how to make it, cause saving animals will make them happy and will make you happy too. The egg industry is just a cycle of misery. Let's make the animal Holocaust history. The egg industry is just a cycle of misery. Let's make the animal Holocaust history. Tofu scramble, it's so easy to do. Woo-hoo. Learn how to make it, cause saving animals will make them happy and will make you happy too.
And that is the Tofu Scramble song. And that is called a muscle minute. In your day, that's what you should do. Jump up and just spend 1 minute doing as much exercise as fast as you can. Just for a minute. Wakes up your whole body, gets your circulation going, gets your heart rate up, and you can think more clearly. Hey, you know what though? When I was dancing, I just saw something under my couch. Hold on. My little cutie. Oh, I was looking for this cute little baby chick. Look at this little baby chick. Guys, it's not okay to hurt animals. These cute little baby chicks are killed. They are killed at just 1 day old, all the boys, because they'll never grow up to lay eggs. So they consider them to be useless. Isn't that just the saddest thing? Guys, on TikTok, let's tap on this little baby chick and say, I'm sorry that I ate your mom. I'm sorry I ate your dad. Let's tap on. That sends lots of love, right? We see what happens when you tap TikTok? See all the hearts that appear? All right, that's what you could do. Just keep tapping on the screen the whole time you're watching. And make sure you share this live stream. Very good. Thank you for sharing. Oh, thank you for subscribing. A bunch of you guys just subscribed. Hold on. Let me read your names out loud. Just a sec. Hold on. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. Just make it organized here. I'm going to read all of your names if you subscribe right now. Taj. Michael. Katie, thank you for sharing the live. Guys, thank you for reposting the live as well. It's awesome. Erwit. I hope I'm saying your name right. Who else do we have? We have Patricia. Thank you, Patricia. We have Adam. Bobby. Oh, thank you for the puppy with the farts that look like hearts. Thank you for the little cartoon on the screen, guys. Thank you, Taha. Yeah, you can get a hi. Hello. Thank you, everyone, for subscribing. Thank you, Tayarna, for sharing the live. All right, good job, guys. I hope you guys danced with me. Remember, when I dance, it's not a show. It's just me getting some exercise, okay? Don't make fun of me. Okay, guys, you can see what it's... Oh, this whole thing got tangled while I was dancing. You see that? How it's backwards there? In real life, this is actually the right way. I just do it backwards for you guys. See? This is actually backwards in real life. All right. So anyway, all schools and hospitals should be vegan. What do you guys think? Oh, I have a super chat. Hold on, let me just try and grab it. Oh no, it went by so fast, guys. The blue ones don't stay on the screen. I'm sorry. I'm trying to scroll back, but it's not coming. Sorry, I don't know what you wrote. If you put a yellow super chat on the screen, guys, it's going to stay. It's going to stay much longer. All right, and then I can for sure read it out loud. All right, let's go. And you could ask me anything at all. I will respond to anything that you ask me. All right, I'll even tell you my shoe size. Oh, you already here. I just accidentally.
It's okay.
I just was pressing. I'm like, wait, I think that name. You know what? The problem is your name starts with the word stay, which is not your name, right? So I don't actually know who you are. Wanted to tell you that about your name. It would be
My name?
It would be better if you had your name at the beginning, right? That's another way. See, I don't know you. I'm not going to remember your name because it says stay happy. And then what does it say after that? Because I don't see it right now.
Stay happy, wait, let me read it. Okay, so it says, sorry.
You don't even know what you're saying.
It says stay happy and vegan.
Okay, all right. So I think it's good. It's a good title in a way, right? But you understand what I'm saying? That if your name isn't in there, it would be better if it had your name there. Like, what is your first name?
I'll put it in my bio. My first name is difficult. My mom named me after like a pew-pew. It's Ruger.
Wait, hold on. Your first name is what? R?
Ruger. Ruger.
Ruger.
Yeah.
Ruger.
And
Hold
I
on a
wanna
second.
say-
Hold on a second. One second. I just want to think about that for a second. Ruger. Ruger.
Ruger Isaiah Baxley.
Yeah, but Ruger. I mean, do you like the name yourself? I think it's fine. It's cool because it's unique. Like nobody else
I
has
feel
it.
like it's unique. Sometimes it can get a little bit annoying. Like some people call me Booger, Ooger, Roger, and stuff like that, or like stuff like that. They confuse my name up for Roger, and like it's confusing.
Okay, well, anyway, I suggest what you do is you use the word Ruger. You use your name, and that you have it at the beginning instead of the word stay. Okay, what I'm looking at right now, I see your name right down here. I don't know where you are, what you see. Okay, but here I see the square. I see a circle. Right? I see a circle that I'm not sure if it's a plant or not. I really have to look closely. I would make that image even more obvious that it's some sort of a fruit, like just really an apple or a V for vegan or something like that. And then the first word shouldn't be stay, because I'm going to say, hi, stay, how's it going? And that's not your name. Do you know what I mean? Because that's all I see. I don't see the whole name. So, neither does anybody else right now watching, right? You know, when you've got like hundreds of people watching, that's all they're going to see. So I suggest what you do is you write.
After this live, I wanted to say that you should really check out my repost. And I changed my bio, so it tells how I basically started in 2020. My diet basically got like, I got on my diet completely.
Okay.
In 2022. Yeah.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I just have a super chat I don't want to miss, okay? Otherwise, people get upset. Okay, this is a $5 super chat. Thank you so much for contributing to my channel. And you know, I really appreciate that you are here writing something. And it says here, if I'm so nice when I'm live, please stop banning me from commenting on your videos. I don't promote non-vegan or belittle you. I don't know what you mean, stop banning you. Okay, here's the thing. On my actual videos over on YouTube, there's a lot of words that have been banned that are gone. Like the word McDonald's is not able to be posted because I'm not interested in people doing things on my timeline that go against my values. So perhaps it's just the way that you're wording things. If you word it in a positive way and you write comments like, let's all be vegan, or you write some facts about the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics states that veganism is helpful for all stages of development and all that, then your comment will definitely go through. Okay? All right, so it's nothing personal.
Say that I don't know if I accidentally got you mad or you were just like frustrated about it, but I didn't really know that much. I thought you like made him vegan when he came over to your house and stuff like that. I'm sorry.
Oh, you didn't get me frustrated. No, it's okay. It's just that everybody.
I just wanted to make sure.
It's just that everybody. It's hard for people to imagine what life is like for somebody like me. Every single day, I get asked the exact same questions or told the exact same thing. It would drive anybody insane. Like, oh, tell me about Ben of the Week and what it was like. And it's such a long story that it would take like literally an hour for me to describe, because everything in his video is not always what it seems. He does twist things. And I had some hunches, some hints that something was off with him. But
me too. I've seen like I've gotten like weirded out by him sometimes. That's why I think that's why he kind of stopped posting, and I kind of don't even watch him anymore. He's like someone that I'll like never watch anymore. I used to watch him back then, but not anymore.
Yeah.
I can't.
All right. Anyway, look, I gotta let you go because I have some other people.
I will let someone else do it, but I hope you have a wonderful time on live, and I love you.
Okay, thank you.
I'm working to get that follow, girl. Come on, we got.
Well, as soon as you put your first name, that would help. Okay, if you put Ruger and
got you.
Ruger the vegan, Ruger for the animals. I don't know.
Guys.
All right. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for being here. Thanks, guys, everybody here on YouTube. Thank you for the what you guys. Okay, the chat is going a little bit slower now, so I can maybe read some of the things that you are writing. Let me see here. Okay, so somebody's writing meat for life, but you forgot to write vegan, so now you're banned for life. You'll never, ever be able to write that again. All right, we are here to write kind things. We are here to support kindness towards the animals and not cruelty. All right, that goes for a bunch of you guys. And let's see what else we have here. We do have some comments, though. Okay, we have like Laura, for example, also wants to be banned for life. Bye, Laura. You're never going to be able to communicate with me again. Do not come to my comment section and write bad things because you will regret it. I know you guys like interacting with me, but you will never, ever have your comments read by me ever again if you write things that are cruel. I'm just telling you the truth. Okay? Obviously, I'm not going to be able to ban every single person at once. But for example, here, this person named Darren. Darren, you're going to get banned now for life. Okay? You're gone. That's it. I just pressed it. You can read your comments, but I can't, nor can anyone else. The only way for you to come back is to open a brand new YouTube channel. That's the only way. All right? I know a lot of people are like writing me, why did you ban me? Into my emails. But it's like, well, because you polluted the comment section. The comment section is like a chalkboard. Think of it as a chalkboard in the class. You can go up and you can write something that's helpful. But if you're writing things that encourage animal abuse, you get kicked out of class. It's as simple as that. It's pretty easy. There's no second chances. Not with me. All right, here we have a super chat. This person writes, if you had a pet, would you make it vegan? Well, first of all, a pet is not an it. A pet would be, for example, a companion. Now, I do have a dog named Bella, and my dog Bella was adopted, and we saved her life because she was in a cage, and she was very sad, and we went to walk her, and we fell in love with her. We went home to make sure before we adopted her. We came back the next day because adopting a dog is a big deal. You have to have money in the bank to be able to provide for food and for veterinary bills and so on. And we adopted her. And since then, at first we were feeding her like everyone else, and then I became vegan, and I didn't know at first that dogs could be vegan. And then somebody told me, hey, you're not really vegan. I said, what do you mean? And they said, well, you're not feeding your dog vegan dog food. And I said, that's a thing? I never knew. And they said, yes, Google it. And so I did, and this is what vegan dog food looks like, and this is what we ordered a big bag of, and this is what we feed our dog, Bella. She gets 1 scoop in the morning and 1 scoop in the afternoon. So it's important that we feed our dogs only a vegan diet. That way we don't pay for murder, and my dog is extremely healthy. She has been seen by the vet. Her teeth are perfect. Her gums are perfect. Her pee is normal. Her poop is normal. Her blood work is normal. Make sure that you feed your dogs only a vegan diet if you want them to be healthy. All right, let's go over here. It has to be vet approved though, okay? It needs taurine in it. All right, so here we have somebody named Sky. Guys, thank you for the decorations on the screen here on my TikTok channel. Hello. Hi.
Hi, I just wanted to ask you a question. So
before you ask a question, though, I don't know if you know the rule, but you have to educate people.
Oh, yeah,
So you have to read a card, okay?
Do you want me to read, like, the question bit, or? But my dad says that vegans are protein deficient. What should I tell him? Tell him that the meat, dairy, and egg industries have lied to people like your dad for a very long time to try and scare them into buying their products. Research the facts for yourself, or you can do it together with your dad.
All right. Thank you. I'm just going to show that over to my YouTube channel here. Guys, it says, questions about protein. You forgot to read the title, by the way. Question number 9. But my dad says that vegans are protein deficient. What should I tell him? Tell him that the meat, dairy, and egg industries have lied to people like your dad for a very long time to try to scare them into buying their products. Research the facts for yourself, or you can do it together with your dad. All right, so I'd like everybody to read. When you're reading the cards, read them slowly as if you are teaching a 6-year-old, okay?
Sorry, I do read quite fast.
You get another chance. Try again.
Do you want me to read, like, the questions about protein and the question number?
You didn't listen to me, did you? I said read everything on the card.
Oh, okay.
Now think about what a waste of time that is, okay? This is for everyone watching, not just for you. When you are a teacher at school and you tell the child, please read the page, and then they skip the title, and then they say, well, should I read the title? I don't know if I should read the title is literally 3 words. By the time you ask that question, you have wasted time in the class, right? If the teacher says read the card, it means read the card.
Okay. Questions about protein. Question 10. Don't you have to combine different plant foods at every meal to get complete proteins? No. As long as you eat a variety of plant foods throughout the day, your body will assemble all the essential amino acids it needs, so there's no need to worry.
All right, that was pretty good. I'm going to read it over to my YouTube channel over here. Remember to read very slowly because the information has to get out of your mouth It has to go all around the world, all the way to Australia. From here, I'm in Italy, it has to go to Canada, United States. People have to get a mental image of what you're saying. Almost everybody who reads for themselves. Like, I'm just going to read this. Blah, 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 blah. But you have to read when you're a teaching assistant in such a way that people will understand and make a mental picture, a little painting of what you're saying. So here, questions about protein. That's the title. This is question 10. Don't you have to combine different plant foods at every meal to get complete proteins? Now, that's an interesting question because this is a lie that people say. They say, well, no, you have to use this food with that food, whatever, okay? And then the answer is no. So you see how I read that slowly? I stop at no. When there's a period, you stop.
Yeah.
When there's a comma, you stop. All right, let me just continue to read this for my YouTube channel. No, as long as you eat a variety of plant foods throughout the day, your body will assemble all. You see the word all? You see how I stretched that out? It will assemble all the essential amino acids it needs. So there's no need to worry. And then you see there's a turkey there and a chicken and a happy girl. She's not going to hurt the chicken or the turkey, and she's not going to steal the chicken's eggs. All right, now you can ask me anything you want. Oh, 1 second. Thank you very much, by the way, on YouTube. If you absolutely want me to communicate with you, you want me to respond to you, put a super chat on the screen as well. Put a super chat, meaning a question that stays. Hey, Joanne. Joanne is here. Thank you, Joanne, for showing up. Joanne, I appreciate you as a moderator. Thank you very much for being here. All right. I'm back to you.
So I didn't realize like how much harm was being caused to the animals, so I have started to just cut down to vegan stuff because I love all the animals and I don't want them to be in pain. I didn't realize the extremities of what they had to go through. Do you have any advice for me going forward?
Well, why don't you help to teach the class right now and say what it is that you found out about the animals? Did you watch any videos?
I watched this really interesting video and it was about like the living conditions that like chickens and like pigs had to go through, and they're all cooped together and there's barely any room. And they were
very
like
sad.
Harmed sometimes, and it's quite sad and it made me quite upset.
Yeah, me too. I got very upset. I want you to watch this next. I want everybody here to watch this. Just 1 second, please. Thank you to Rabia Kalem for $2.99. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the support. You didn't write any sentences, so there's nothing for me to respond to, but thank you for the help. All right, Sky, thank you very much for coming in today and for telling people about what happens. Thank you so much. All right, so guys, we are at the 58-minute mark. We have just a few more minutes left for this. If there's anybody who wants to continue to communicate, you have the chance right now on YouTube to leave a super chat. What does that say? Okay, this message is held for review. All right, yeah, it says, yeah, no, that's going to definitely be a hide. All right, let's keep going. All right, let's go here to Xavier. Guys, don't forget to double tap on the screen. Thank you for being here. Hi, Xavier.
Hi.
Hi, welcome to the live stream.
How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Where are you in the world?
I am from California.
Okay, do you know where I am?
Are you in Canada?
Normally I'm in Canada, but right now I am in Italy. I live between the two places because my husband is Italian and we're here to take care of my vegan mother-in-law, his mom. Oh, that's 1 second here. 1 second. This person says, vegan teacher, please play songs. Aw, thanks. I'm glad you want me to play some songs. I'll try to remember that. Yeah, we just did play Tofu Scramble, but I'll try to keep that in mind, all right? But we have quite a few cards to read here. All right, here you go.
Okay. Biology and evolution questions. Question 11. But aren't humans carnivores who have to eat meat? No, humans are omnivores by biology, meaning we can eat both plants and animals. And since we have the choice, we should do the right thing and be vegan.
I love how you accentuated the word "and" there. That was really well done. It woke everybody up who's listening. They're like, okay, we can eat plants and animals, but since we can also just only eat the plants, we don't have to eat any animals ever. We don't have to steal their milk, don't have to eat any cheese or eggs. So we should do the right choice and we should be vegan. What can we eat instead?
Tofu.
Yeah, right? See, guys, over here on my YouTube channel, the boy holding a sign, it says, eat tofu. Right. Great. Thanks. You just read question 11. Is there anything you'd like to say?
So I am a Christian, but I am open-minded. So, I'm not like, oh, I'm not just going to be vegan.
Sorry, I didn't understand that. You're Christian.
Cool thing.
So one second, I can hear you. You're Christian, therefore you automatically must be vegan because it says in the Bible, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. You know what that means? It means be vegan at every meal. That's in the 10 Commandments.
Well, I'm pretty sure when God was doing that, he was specifying it towards humans.
How can you be sure about that? That's pretty obnoxious of you to assume what God is saying. You're adding extra words to what he wrote in the Bible. It says, don't kill, don't steal. And you're right. How do you know he did it? You're saying, oh, it just applies to humans? How can you possibly say that? You know why you're saying that? Because you don't actually believe in God, do you? You don't actually believe in kindness. You just care about your own, you only care about your own taste pleasure, and that's not okay. So I want you to actually go and read the Bible, read it properly, and don't try to make excuses for your abusing animals ever again. This is a place for kindness, this is a place for honesty, and it's a place for integrity. If you come here and try to advocate for hurting animals, you are not welcome. And that concludes our live stream today. We have now, it is 62 minutes. Thank you everyone for coming. I will be going live again. I go live often during the day for 1 hour periods. This is my second time going live today. Don't forget, the homework is to watch this documentary here. It's called Earthlings, and you can just Google it. Google earthlings.com. Come back next class prepared to write down what you learned, what you saw. Okay? Thanks everyone for coming. And I will see you probably in about, let me see, it's 11:30, maybe in a few hours. Yes, in a few hours, okay? I have some things to do. It's almost lunchtime here in Italy. I have to do some chores and things like that and organize my stuff, print some more of these cards, for example. But I'll see you guys later, okay? Thanks a lot for coming, guys. Thank you, TikTok, for being as vegan as possible. See you in a few hours. And you guys on YouTube, thank you also for being vegan from now on. Thank you also for all of the kind messages that you guys have been sending. Bye for now.